Welcome to Grayon Math. We are asked to solve for this exponential equation. We are asked to solve for x. 2 times 3 to the x cubed plus 9 raised to the x minus 3 cubed equals 9 raised to x plus 2 times 3 to the x minus 3 whole cube. So first thing we have to do is to analyze the equation. It looks like so complicated, having many exponents and many operations, but actually, you can see a pattern on this equation. If we let A be equal to 2 times 3 raised to x and B be equal to 9 raised to x minus 3. Okay, so if we substitute the values we designated for A and B, we have A cubed plus B cubed is equal to A plus B cube. So what does this suggest? This suggests that the value 3ab times a plus b is equal to 0. Okay. So why is that? Why do we say so? Because remember that the formula for the sum of two cubes is equal to a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b cube minus 3ab times a plus b. Okay. And since you did not see the value of this 3ab times a plus b in the equation we got earlier, so this is equal to 0. Okay, so another way to prove that would be to recall the formula for cubing a binomial. We have a plus b cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab times a plus b. Okay, so based on the equation we got earlier, it is given that a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b cube. So a plus b, we can substitute a plus b cube, and this is a plus b cube plus 3ab times a plus b. Okay, so we can cancel this out, and 0 is equal to 3ab times a plus b. Actually, I found two other ways to prove that 3ab times the quantity a plus b equals 0. It is either you expand the sum of two cubes on the left side, or you expand the cube of a binomial on the right side. You will arrive at the same condition that 3ab times the quantity a plus b equal to 0. Actually, the key to solving this equation is we use the fact that 3ab times a plus b equals 0. If we know that fact, then it's either 3ab or a plus b equals 0. Okay, so case 1, if we divide both sides by 3ab and 3ab, we cancel out. Then a is equal to negative of b. Okay, so knowing that a is equal to negative of b, and we know that a is equal to 2, times 3 raised to x, and negative of b is equal to 9 raised to x minus 3. Okay, so simplifying, we have 2 times 3 raised to x is equal to negative 9 raised to x plus 3. We can write this 9 raised to x as negative 3 square x plus 3. 2 times 3 raised to x. 2 times 3 raised to x equals, we can actually write the 3 square x as negative 3 raised to x squared plus 3. And if we let 3 raised to x be equal to m, then we have 2 times m equals m squared but negative plus 3. And rearranging, we have m squared, then plus 2m minus 3 equals 0. And actually, we can solve this by factoring. Okay, so if we factor that out, we have m minus 1 times m plus 3 equal to 0. So we have two solutions. M minus 1 equals 0 and m plus 3 equal to 0. M is equal to 1 and m is equal to negative 3. Okay, so if m is equal to 1, then we have 3 raised to x equal to 1. So it is 1 can be written as 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to x. We can equate that 3 because of the same basis. So we have x is equal to 0. Okay, so but on the other hand, we have m is equal to negative 3, but m is equal to 3 raised to x is equal to negative 3. If we use logarithms on both sides, it is invalid because there is no negative logarithm. So we will only accept this x is equal to 0. So for the second case, we have a plus b equal to 0, but we will divide by 3 times a plus b. A times b is equal to 0. So if we got this equation, a times b is equal to 0, it's either a equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So that would be case 2. So for case 2, being a or b equal to 0, actually 2 times 3 raised to x equal to 0 for a. So we have, if we divide this by 2, 3 raised to x is equal to 0. If we apply again the logarithm for both sides, actually logarithm of 0 is invalid. Even if we divide this by the logarithm of 3, we will get nothing. So this is invalid because the logarithm for 0 is you cannot get a number for that. But on the other hand, if b is equal to 0, this is 9 raised to x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so 9 raised to x is equal to 3. But we can write 9 as 3 squared. X is equal to 3. Okay, so actually, there is a 1 here. So we can equate that because they have the same basis. So 2x is equal to 1. X is actually one half. Okay, so summarizing, we have two answers. It's either x equal to 0 or x is equal to one half. Okay, so thank you for watching until the end of the video. Please like the video if you liked our solution. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you will be updated for more math videos like this. Thank you. Bye.